Hey there, what is up? It is Friday, and we are here for another session of Real Talk with Bill and Michelle. Bill will be here shortly. So I am just going to say hello to everyone and wait for you guys to definitely comment below and say hi. Let me know where you're watching this from. Let us know, us know where you are watching this from. We want to see who's all here. I know we're already seeing a lot of familiar faces. Hey, Ozzy, what's up? Good to see you here.
Ozzy.
Yes. So how are you?
I'm good. I just got done working out.
Me too. You know what? I slayed it today.
You slayed it today?
I slayed it today. That's what my Peloton coach told me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he said I slayed it today. So I am a
Nice.
slayer. Just call me Michelle the Slayer.
Nice. Michelle the Slayer.
Yes.
What's up, Jan Fansler in the Hizzo?
Hey, Mike.
Michael Gajewski.
Oh, that's such a cool last name. I think you said it right.
Nice.
Yeah. Hey, Dale, what is going on?
Dale, how's it going?
Did we miss anything here? Nope, we're good. Yeah. Oh, we got some more coming on. Hey, Tanis. Good to see you here. Yes, we're doing well. Ozzy, like I said, we snuck in a workout. So we're pretty excited, except Bill didn't quite finish it. So he literally just ran downstairs.
I didn't have enough time, but that's okay. I wanted to be here for this episode of Real Talk with Bill and Michelle. This is Friday, November 9th, 2018. And
you're so good at
we
dates.
are getting near Thanksgiving. Are you at all prepared for Thanksgiving? That is my question for you.
Aaron told me I don't really look like a slayer. I slayed it on the Peloton. Cody told me that I slayed it, so I slayed it.
And nice. I said Michael's name. But I said it two ways. Gajewski. I think it's Gajewski, right? I'm going to think that that's what it is. Let's see. Ozzy said Bill is watching. I'm watching. No, it's not Gajewski. It's Gajewski. I'm so confused now.
Oh, man. So
Sorry.
Good. All right. Well,
all right.
cool.
Well, today's episode of Real Talk, I am fired up about. We are very excited about, because what we're going to talk about with you today is quattro for our Espanol viewers. 4 of the biggest mistakes that marketers make, especially when you're starting out. And the reason why I came up with these 4 mistakes is because if Michelle and I could hop in a time machine and morph our way back in time to the year 2009, 2010-ish time frame, right? So let's just say 2010. That's when Michelle was obviously knuckle deep and I was getting involved with our home-based business. If we knew these things that I'm going to talk about with you right now, these 4 mistakes, if we knew these and were aware of these and actually had absorbed and metabolized
we'd be
these
gazillionaires.
things, we would own
we'd own the internet market.
We'd own Jupiter. We'd probably own a moon by now. We would own an island. No, I'm kidding. We would have basically saved ourselves years of.
Oh, thank you for Tanis for sharing.
Oh yeah, thank you, Tanis. We would have saved ourselves years of time, effort, energy, heartache, heartburn, all these things. It would have made our lives easier. So unfortunately, though, we have yet to create a time machine. I'm still working on making the flux capacitor, but I need 1.21 gigawatts of power in order to make it work.
I got some things to say.
Little Back to the Future reference there, if any of you guys have seen Back to the Future. And
I got another thing to say.
Hold that thought. Hold those thoughts. They're very important. So we don't have that time machine. But what we can do is we can transfer this information and these mistakes that we made in the past, and we can transfer that knowledge onto you so you can avoid these same mistakes. How does that sound? If that sounds good, give me a thumbs up or type yeah or yes or go or something really short, like a 2-letter word.
I'm trying so hard not to forget. I have so many things I need to tell you guys.
Okay, say it.
So first of all, hey Anna, hey Eric and Victoria, hello Han, Peter, what is up? Greg, good to see you here. We have and my mom's here. Good to see you here.
What's up,
hey
Judy?
Mark, we got a good audience here. This is so amazing. The second thing that I want to say is I want to give Han a shout out, man. He tweets me questions.
Very cool.
Yeah, and so I tweet, hey Han, I actually tweeted you back. for joining the Power Players Club, you get, those free bonuses that we're offering right now. And I told you they're in your back office. So I thought that was cool. He's done that to me twice.
Very
That's
cool.
a great way to kind of communicate. I don't communicate through Twitter. So yeah, Han, that's awesome. Hey, Kennedy,
And
what's
Han
up?
also is multilingual because he wrote 4 in 4 different languages.
And the other thing I have to say is I just noticed your Peloton username.
Yeah.
What is it?
Peloton Solo.
He's Peloton Solo. That is his username. I saw that today. It was cracking up. Okay, so those are. I know there was one more thing I need to say, but yes, I wanted to get that out of my mind.
I'm a Star Wars nerd, and what Han made you think of that?
Yes,
right?
yes, that's why I said
Right.
Han.
You guys know Han Solo, so yeah, my username on Peloton it's Peloton Solo.
Yes, okay.
I know I'm so clever and witty.
You are clever. So let's dive in. We have a good crowd here.
Yes. It's a pretty good
Must have been that work I did.
Saturday.
I did the push crew. So if you got the little notification pop up on your desktop, I did that right before. We've done some testing, and I think doing it right before the live is actually the best thing because I've done it an hour before and the show up rate wasn't as good. So doing it, if you guys are using push crew notifications right before you're going to do something for us seems to be working. There's a tip. And also the many chat. I did it 5 minutes before we hopped on. So
nice. And I sent an email out that went out.
Yes, right
started.
Before. Exactly.
Unlike last week. Last week.
It's a party. Hey,
okay,
Joe.
so I just amended it to 5
David,
mistakes.
what's up?
I'm just adding a mistake. Big mistake I made last week. I scheduled an email to go out right at 4 o'clock for last week's Real Talk. So I wrote the email in the morning. I scheduled it to then go out at 3 o'clock or 3 o'clock our time. So 4 o'clock. So go out right when we started. But what I made a mistake is instead of scheduling it for that day at 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern time, I scheduled it accidentally for 2 weeks from now, 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. It was just a fat finger. I don't know. I just did something wrong. So that's mistake number 1. I just amended it. 5 mistakes. If you're going to schedule an email, make sure you actually look at the date and the time that you're scheduling it for out in the future. Don't be like me and schedule something that you want to go out that afternoon for an afternoon 3 weeks in the future. Yeah. That doesn't work. Okay.
Great crowd. But hey, Mike, yes, in the Power Players Club, I know you're in there. We did a training on many chats. So very cool. And David, good to see you here. And Anna, hey, you saw it on Facebook Messenger. Good. So it worked. So
and Greg just joined the Power Players Club yesterday. Awesome. Big thanks for the bonuses. Well, you're welcome, Greg, and congratulations on joining the Power Players Club. We look forward to working with you in there. Very exciting stuff.
All right, let's dive in.
Okay, so today we have 4.
Are you making fire?
Yes. This is how I get myself ready. It's like a mental thing. This is how I just get prepared. It's how I focus. Mistake number 1. Mr. Miyagi did it before he massaged Daniel's son in Karate Kid. Lack of a compelling offer. Now, presumably you all have some kind of an offer. You're in a company. You've got some kind of a product, a service, an offer, right? You have something that you are selling to your audience online, whether that's a business opportunity, whether it's a shake or a piece of equipment or whatever, training, coaching,
affiliate
system,
offer.
an affiliate offer, a system, a lotion, a potion, whatever it is.
T-shirts.
But you need something that's going to make your audience want to pay attention and take action now. All right. Now, there's 2 ways that you can do that. There's scarcity, and then there's time sensitivity. And one of the worst things you can do is when you're making an offer, not include any kind of scarcity or any kind of, what did I just say? Time sensitivity. Sorry. I'm just so excited to be here. I forgot my own thing. So scarcity, and I've got a caveat here that I'll add at the end, but caveat. Caviar. Scarcity would be obviously, now scarcity from a product standpoint, especially if we're talking about an online course or a system or something like that. There's really no scarcity. You're going to run out of courses, to sell, or you're going to
if you offer bonuses.
Well, where's the system going to fill up? It has too many members. So you can't just create this fake scarcity, right? So you have to create real scarcity, and that scarcity can come in the form of
bonuses.
Bonuses. Thank you, Michelle. Now, A bonus, and a great way you can create scarcity in a bonus is if that bonus is your time. So you could say something like, the first 10 people who buy, I'll include a 20-minute live coaching session with you, right? Or a 30-minute coaching session or whatever, right? Some aspect of your time. And that is real scarcity, because unless you place zero value on your time has value. All of our time has value. Some of us have more value than others, but whatever. We all have a value associated with our time. Time is money. So if you have your offer, whatever it is, and you want to create scarcity, real scarcity, not fake, like lame scarcity, but real scarcity, to get people to want to want to pay attention and grab your offer now, it's to add a bonus that involves your time. So a one-on-one coaching session is a great way to do that. Or maybe it's a live, actually a one-on-one coaching session. That's really the best way to do it. Look, I'll hop on the phone with you. We'll do a Zoom call or a Skype call or whatever call. And you can ask me any questions. You get 30 minutes of my time. And the first 10 people, boom. So that's real scarcity. Now, the second thing is time sensitivity. Right? If you don't have time sensitivity to your offer, people, just the human nature. This is me, Michelle, you, everyone in general, just humans. If you consider yourself a human, then you fall into this category. Humans in general, we tend to procrastinate. We tend to maybe linger or sit on the couch too long or whatever, meaning like not getting off the fence. Not making that decision. So if your offer is just always there, kind of lingering, like, oh, you could take advantage of it today or next week or next year or whenever it just seems, like it's fine, people will they won't do it. They'll take the path of least resistance and they'll be like, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it next week. Like, I really like this offer, but now and they'll think of a million reasons why. Now is just not the right time. So I'll come around to it and I'll eventually get it. But if you create time sensitivity, then that eliminates that aspect, and it puts them in a state of mind where they think they want to get it, they know they want to get it, they're thinking I'm going to get it eventually. And if you create that time sensitivity, it forces them to act now, and so that's going to increase your conversion. So mistake number one, in recapping, would be to have an offer without any kind of scarcity, without any kind of time sensitivity involved, will decrease your conversions, and it'll enable people to just keep procrastinating and being like, I'll do it later, I'll do it next week, I'll do it some other time, I'll think about it after I go all through these million emails, because there's always going to be something that gets in the way. Something's always going to come up, right? Is it ever really a perfect time? Is it ever a perfect time to go on a diet? Is it ever a perfect time to get ready for Christmas? Is it ever a perfect time to start exercising again? No. There's never a perfect time for anything. And people, if they constantly wait for the perfect time to come, that time is never going to come. And if they're waiting for the perfect time to buy your offer, that time will never come, which means they ultimately never buy your offer. So scarcity, time sensitivity, boom, that's number one. So if you liked that mistake and you can see yourself avoiding that in the future, or you want to avoid that mistake, type in numero un in the comment.
I think there's lots of ones. I see Ozzy on the sideline. He's like our biggest cheerleader.
Type in uno, one.
Yes.
How many other ways? Roman numeral one.
Know.
Type one in the comment section below, and that will validate my existence here today.
Hey, Patricia and Donna, good to see you here. And Kimberly, what is up? And Victoria, good to see you here. Yes, let's see those ones come across. I know Ozzy already said to post a one if we're awesome. And I appreciate that. Again, Ozzy's like our cheerleader.
Yes, Ozzy. Ozzy. Oi.
And no, that's really good. And I think that oftentimes we know this. Like, hey, Carrie, what's up? I think we know this, that we should be doing these things.
Carrie Nichols, what is up, dude?
That we should be doing these things that we're going to be going over. It's just sometimes I think there's this mindset block and thinking, oh, we can just get by. with not doing this, but we're really leaving money on the table as a business and an entrepreneur, because these little things that we're going to talk about can really make that sell for you and push that person over the fence, or, get them off of their rears and, take action. So that's, the big reason why we want to share these things with you.
Mm-hmm.
So let's dive into number 2, mistake number 2.
Numero dos. Is this yours or mine?
It's mine.
Okay.
So not using testimonials in your business is huge. Let's think about this. When you buy a product, let's say, I'm going to give you a good example since we were just on the Peloton upstairs. We bought that last year, and, the owner of Peloton, could come on and tell me how great the bike is and what a great exercise and workout you'll get on it, and tell me all the features that they have. And while that could, pique my interest and I might become intrigued, my next step to really push me over is actually going to see testimonials. I want to see people, if this were an ad, let's just say it was an ad in my newsfeed on Facebook, or maybe I received an email, so I go to their website. I want to see actual testimonials from people like me, or even people that may be in a different, maybe worse off position or something as me, but they got results. So I want to see what they liked about it. I wanted to see, I want to see the benefits that they got from that particular product. So using testimonials in your business is huge, because, the fact of the matter is, if they come from someone else, it's more convincing. All right. Coming from you, when you're trying to sell your own product, sure, they can hear the passion in your voice. Sure, they can look at your results that you've gotten from it, but it just sometimes is not enough to collect some of that money that's sitting on the table. So that's why I said in the beginning that some of these things that we're sharing right now are things that could really, collect all that money that you are leaving on the table with. Does that make sense? Like you still could get results, but you're leaving money on the table by not using these examples that we're giving, or like mistake number 2, not using testimonials. So testimonials are big. And I know that some of you are sitting there right now and you're asking, but what if we don't have testimonials? I know I'm going to address that objection right now, because I know from past experience that has been something for us also. So the way that I overcome that, so like if
we create fake people, we create fake social media profiles, and we make them a testimonial.
No. Hey, Teresa, what's up? It is so good to see you here. And Amy, what's up?
So how do we overcome that, Michelle?
The way we overcome it is not the way that he suggested, but the way
he has a name.
Peloton Solo. And I'm the slayer. The way we overcome it is to actually, now you got me off track.
How do we overcome not having testimonials if you don't have a testimonial?
Okay, well, there are various ways, but I'm just going to try to,
Aaron liked my answer.
Oh my God. So if you're joining like a new company and you don't have testimonials, obviously you're going to have your own testimonials. Then one of the things that you can do is ask for testimonials from people who have been in your business or has used the product. All right. Ask for the testimonials. If you go to a live event, pull a leader aside and ask for a testimonial. Ask them if they would do a quick testimonial for you. Now, if they have no clue who you are, don't ask them to do a testimonial. But if you've worked with them or you've bought products from them and they've gotten to know you, then yeah, ask them for a short little testimonial. The biggest thing is though, is whatever you're representing, whatever you're selling, collect testimonials and ask for them, and don't be afraid to ask for them. All right. Sometimes companies in itself, even if you don't know the person, will already have testimonials. Leverage those, use those. I know a past company that we had been a part of, they had a ton of testimonials. Even though we may not have known the person, we were able to grab those testimonials and still share those with our audience.
Or if say you're thinking of creating a course, whether it even be like a little course, big course, and you're like, well, how can I get testimonials for this course? If I'm creating a course and I want to launch this course, how can I have testimonials if my first customers are going to be experiencing it for the first time?
Yeah.
Right? How does do that? Well, you could do a pre-launch, like a very soft launch to a very small amount of people, and get a handful of those people that were the initial buyers to then do a testimonial before you launch it out to the public, to the masses. Or you could do like something that we did within the Power Players Club. And if you're not a member yet, the Power Players Club, you got to join. What we did in the Power Players Club is we created, and Power Players Club members who are on right now, you'll know what I'm talking about and chime in, right? Because you guys were there when this happened. We created 2 courses within the Power Players that we first start off as we said to them, look, the next 4 weeks of trainings, we're actually going to be this course that we're creating. Yeah. You are the first people to see this course. You're going to experience us creating this course live because you're going to be on these webinars as we deliver the training. And so then we were able to actually create this course for the Power Players. So they got to see it first. They got to experience it first. They got to have firsthand knowledge. They were first adapters. They could go out to the market and apply this stuff before anyone else saw it, which is another huge benefit of being a part of Power Players Club. But what we could then do is we could then say, hey, you guys were here when we made this thing. You saw it live in action as we created and developed this course, and we delivered it to you before anyone. Would you be a testimonial? Because you've now seen it and absorbed it and you loved it. And they were like, yeah, of course. And so then we had all these testimonials from our Power Players members. So we could then talk about that course out in the marketplace. We already had 4, 5, 6, 8 people who were like, I saw this course. I've gone through it. It's the bomb. And that's how we had testimonials before we actually launched the course to the marketplace.
Awesome.
What?
Breaking news, guys. Des
Jesus.
Bryant, who had just started with the New Orleans Saints, tore his Achilles.
Wow.
Just thought I'd share that. He's been carted off the field. Breaking news. I would always want to be a sports anchor.
Yes, and as Donna Sands said, Power Players Club is awesome. Thank you. Eric Duncan says like a beta group. Yes, and that's what the Power Players was in these cases. But yeah, you could create like a beta group of users, like small group, 10 people. It's 10 people. Say, hey, I made this thing. Check it out. What do you think? If you like it, give me a testimonial. And then boom, you can launch it out, and the masses will see it, and you'll already have testimonials in place. So, and that's because. At the end of the day, everyone's going to expect you to toot your own horn, right? You should toot your own horn. But because people expect that, they're going to be like, meh, he's tooting his own horn. Of course he's gonna love his own product or his own course or his own company. But what is more of an impact is when they see someone else talk about how great you are or how great your course is or how great your company or product is, other than just you, the one promoting it. Capiche?
Caposh.
Capiche. And if that made sense, if you like, and again, this is not earth-shattering news. We're not sitting here right now. I don't expect that you're like, oh my God, testimonial? I've never heard of such a thing. Like, we're not like groundbreaking information. It's not like breaking news like Michelle just did with Des Bryant breaking his Achilles heel. But
tearing.
Whatever. But here's the thing: when we didn't realize the power of them. All right. So for the first many years, we didn't realize how powerful testimonials are and how critical they are, and how if you are trying to sell something, that you could still get some sales without a testimonial. But if you want to 2x, 3x, or 5x the amount of sales, adding testimonials and more testimonials in will accelerate the amount of sales that you make.
Mm-hmm.
Make sense? So if that makes sense, type a 2, right? Numero dos. And Han, if you could write all the different versions of the number 2 for us, that would be great. He's going to have like 5 different languages worth of 2. I could say 2. I could say dos.
Number 3.
Okay, mistake number 3. Focus. Is this you?
Failing to fall. I'm sure you'll add in for me.
I won't this time.
Yes. He's gonna. Everybody want to take a bet. He will add in. So number 3 is failing to follow up. Now remember, people buy when they are ready to receive your offer, not when you're ready to receive the money.
Say that again, because it's so important.
People buy when they are ready to receive your offer, not when you are ready to receive their money.
Yeah.
So most people, when they're out there and they're promoting something, they're ready to receive the money.
Right.
But you got to understand that people may not be in the position or may not be ready or may not be at that level or in their business to have that need to actually receive your offer. So that's why follow-up is so important. Like many of you, oh my gosh.
Excuse me.
I know. See, he's having to keep his lips zipped, and he's having a hard time. So, doing these, what are we doing? Facebook Lives. Some people may not have been ready to attend these Facebook Lives because they just didn't have the space in their life, or they just weren't ready for our awesomeness. So, you know, even though we expected to have millions of people on here, that was the wrong mindset. Okay, so that's a little exaggeration, but following up is key. All right, you know, if you put an offer in front of someone, you know, they need to see it, or you need to get 7 touches. Basically, you need to touch someone 7 times, like this. All right,
but not in a weird way.
Not in a weird way. Don't poke them on Facebook. You need to touch them 7 times. So that might be you've generated a lead, all right, and you're selling them in your email follow-up sequence. You know, following up with them in email, number 1. You know, possibly getting on a phone call with them could be another one. Retargeting them in a Facebook ad could be another one. Hosting a webinar that's talking about your product could be another way to actually touch them. Doing a video or writing a blog post and sending it out to your email list where they're they're a subscriber, is touching them again. Putting that offer in front of them 7 times to create these touches is really what it takes to push somebody over the fence or to push them off the cliff. Oh, but then they would die and then they couldn't buy. That's a bad idea.
You're not trying to push people off the cliff with your marketing.
So
get them over the fence, not push them off the cliff.
And honestly, most people really give up too soon. And oftentimes it's our own insecurities that cause us to give up too soon, because we get in our own head and we think, oh, nobody's going to like this offer. You know, maybe everybody hated it. Now they're going to hate me for pitching it. You know, we have this inner battle in our mind, and we give up. We give up way too soon. And it's so important to keep being consistent and keep following up with your offer, but yet still providing lots of value. Did you want to add anything to that?
I do, but I'm not going to.
Yes, no, I want you to in 20 seconds. Yes, come on.
I can't.
If everybody wants Bill to add to that,
I certainly
drop
can't.
a 4.
I can't do it in 20 seconds.
Yes.
I can't do anything in 20 seconds. Don't read into that.
30 seconds.
No, you did an incredible job. So let's move on to but if that made sense, if the concept of,
did we say hi to Amy? Hey, Amy.
I think you did already.
Okay, hi, Amy again.
Yeah, and real quick, if you guys are enjoying this, and if you are finding value in this, and if you think another person that you know might find value in this as well, please, by all means, feel free to tag them in the comment section below. And also feel free to share this Facebook Live that we're doing right now. Feel free to share this on your own Facebook fan page or on your own social media channels, you know, to your heart's content. So you can share it. You can tell people about it. You can tag someone. You can, you know, just go out and touch people like Michelle just talked about in a weird way, be real creepy. Don't do that. So
I mean, you piqued their interest already. They raised their hand. You piqued their interest. So you've got to keep following up. Is that what you wanted to say? Yeah,
I think that. So really, I think it's not that people give up. Like, you didn't mean give up, like give up on your business. I think giving up on a prospect. Like, I think a lot of times the thought is, well, I emailed my email list once about it. Like, everyone should have bought if they want to get it. And they're like, well, if I email it a second or third time, I'm just going to annoy them. Or, you know, like that. So, or if, you know, a Facebook status update or an ad you're running. Well, I posted on Facebook about it on my fan page once. Shouldn't that be enough?
You can email us.
Like, no, keep hammering it home. Like, let people know. Because there's a good chance, first of all, if it's an email or Facebook status update, that people didn't see it, right? Not everyone's going to open all your emails. Not everyone's going to be on Facebook all the time. And so if you think you can just do something once and expect that everyone's going to see it and then make a decision, you're absolutely wrong. So hammer them with follow-up in an appropriate and professional way, of course, but follow up diligently with your offers, with your promotions, and just keep going with it. And that's how you'll get conversions and sales. So if that made sense, and if you have ever thought, you know, about follow-up and maybe wondered, do I follow up enough or not, or I'm not sure, and now if you have a little bit more clarity that you need to follow up a lot more than you probably thought you did previously, if that's the case, type a 3 in the comment section below. 3, trace, 1, 2, 3, trace. And Yeah, write a 3 in the comments section. And if you want to follow up more with people now, write a 3 also.
Carrie, in order to become a top fan, you have to show up. You just have to show up here more often. That's all.
Show up, bro.
Just communicate. Just like all of our posts, communicate. Check this out. Scout is being so funny. He like totally missed his. I just looked over to the left and he's Mac Daddied out with his head on the carpet. He has that huge bed, Tempur-Pedic probably. And he's like,
it's like memory
it's hilarious. Foam. All right, let's go into number 4, mistake number 4.
All right, who's ready for mistake number 4? You ready?
Me.
Mistake number 4, and this is, we are constantly working on this. Believe it or not, we're constantly still refining this.
We are?
We are.
Okay.
Yeah. And the mistake is a failure to really hone in on exactly who your customer avatar is. And then in addition, making it crystal clear how you can serve them, right? How you can help them with their pains. I don't want to listen to myself. She's turned her own phone on. It's like me blabbing away. So first of all, you want to clarify these 3 things. You want to clarify who you are, who you serve, and how you're going to serve them. All right?
Yes.
So if you don't have a very crystal clear picture of what that is right now, I want you to this weekend. This is a little bit of homework. I know you're probably saying like, well, we have homework. Sure. I mean, no, if you don't want to succeed in business, then you don't have homework. If you want to succeed in business, you got a teensy bit of homework. So write down, who are you? And don't just be like, I'm Bill, right? Like me, who are you as far as like, you know, like what you do, like what you specialize in, like how you want to be known. Who are you? Who do you serve? And not, I serve women who drink water and breathe oxygen, right? I mean, like narrow in on your customer avatar. Really, is it, you know, struggling network marketers? I mean, that's pretty specific. Or I serve affiliate marketers in the XYZ space, or I serve, busy moms who are looking to find more time to build their business, or whatever it is. Like, really hone in on who you serve. Okay, so that's number 2. Number 3, how are you going to serve them? And if it's just, I'm going to help them succeed, maybe tighten that up some, right? That's kind of broad. So how are you going to help them succeed? Are you going to help them, build their business online using Facebook? I'm going to help them succeed with learning how to become a better content marketer, to integrate content marketing into their business. Or I'm going to serve them by helping them lose that baby weight. I don't know, right? So think about those 3 things: who you are, who do you serve, how you're going to serve them. And this applies to almost anyone who's trying to sell something. I mean, this could be a product, this could be a service, this could be a system, this could be if you're selling coaching or consulting, right? This could be if you have like goods, dry goods or canned goods. I don't know, like whatever it is. You need to really hone in very tight on that message, because here's the most important thing that you can take away from this. Are you listening?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Okay. It's not the job of the market to figure out what your messaging is. It's not the job of the market to determine what you do and how you can serve them. Audience, if your potential customers and prospects, if they have to spend time, brain power, using brain cells, using their own energy to try to figure out like, what exactly does he do? How exactly can he help me? They're gone. They're done. They got more important things to do. It is your job. It is 100% your job to make it crystal clear so they can look at you at a glance and say, aha, that guy's for me, or nope, that guy's not for me because he is not serving me. He's not helping me with my pains. And that's okay. This is one of those moments where you want to repel certain people as much as attract others, right? Repel the wrong people and attract the right people. And that's going to be through that messaging and honing in exactly on who your customer avatar is and how you can serve them. How can you help them with their problems? How can you help them with their pains? How can you enter into the conversation that's already going on inside of their head? And with your offer, your product, your service, your dealio that you're selling, whatever it is, how is that going to take them from the before state where they're in pain and misery and they're lack of energy, or they have no leads, or they're broke, or they're overweight, or whatever. And your product, your offer is the transition. This is a little transition. It's the international sign for transition. Like, so over here, which is, let me lean in. Over here, this is the after state, all right? So you have the before state here where they're like, they're unhappy, and then the after state where they're like, yeah, right, where they're happy. They want to get to the after state. How can you get them to the after state with your product, your service, your offer, whatever it is you're selling? And again, it is your job, 100% on you, to make that crystal clear to them. They're not responsible for trying to figure out your deal. It's not the job of the marketplace to figure out, like, what does he sell? I don't know. Let me research for 10 minutes in Google to try and figure out if he can help me or not. No, you've got to make that crystal clear with your messaging, with your branding, with your marketing. Make sense?
It does. I like when you talk because I can like catch up on work. So like while he was speaking, just in case you guys were wondering, I was Snapchatting this. I was posting on the Instagram story. I was telling people to swipe up, come attend. I was working. So I like when you speak. It's very helpful that I can multitask. Us women know how to do that.
Yeah, I'm a bad multitasker. So quick sidebar.
Yes. Did you like that?
No. Quick sidebar. Are you a multitasker or not? I want to do like a gender thing here too. And I'm kind of pre-positioning this by saying this is a gender thing.
Hey, Justina.
I'm of the opinion that women multitask better than men. And my opinion stems purely from
do you do it successfully?
My own experience, which is that Michelle multitasks well and I don't. Okay.
Successfully.
So, are you a good multitasker? So first of all, type in your gender or whatever you identify as, whether if you identify as a male or a female or both. And because we have to say that now in today's day and age, how do you identify? And then say, are you a good multitasker or not? Okay, Justina.
She's not a good multitasker.
Proves me wrong. Awesome. Thanks, Justina.
There you go.
Well done. Awesome. So if getting back to now, okay, we're off the sidebar. Getting back to Carrie. Nice. Mail. No. Nice. It's like you're filling out some kind of form, like for the government. Mail. No. So let's see. Whatever. Jan, I'm not a multitasker. F. I think she meant like F it. No.
She meant female. Very good. Tanis is a multitasker.
Yes, good multitasker.
Yeah, good multitasker.
Girly. That was Donna. Tanis. She said F yes. Oh no, that was F female. Yes. I thought she meant like F yes I am. And then let's see. Mike said male maybe. So he's not quite sure. He's either a male or a female. He doesn't know.
Yeah.
Male maybe. Is that what you meant? Or maybe you're a good multitasker?
Just following directions, yeah.
I think he may have meant that he's maybe
I heard that men work out of boxes in their head. Or is that women work out of boxes? Like we have boxes in our head and we can open up a bunch of boxes and work out of all the boxes. But men can only work out of one box.
One box at a time.
They may have a lot of boxes in their head. And if they open up too many boxes, it gets really messy.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So they can only work out of one box.
Yeah.
That's what I heard. And I probably totally butchered that story. I'm really good at reading stuff, taking it in, completely throwing it into different boxes and coming out with my own version. But I thought that was a pretty good version, actually.
Huh.
Wait, did that confuse you because we were working out of a different box?
Yeah, I was focused on something else.
Okay.
So here's the dealio. So those are the 4 big mistakes. So please don't make them. Don't be like us when we first started out. Don't be like us when we first started out. And don't make those mistakes. Those are business crippling mistakes. You will find that if you avoid those mistakes, your conversions will skyrocket. If you're constantly making these mistakes, you find that your conversions will plummet. So I'm trying to add sound effects to make these more engaging, visuals and sound effects. That's the best I can do. So that's the dealio. And if you got value overall from this Real Talk with Bill and Michelle episode, again, feel free to share this. Type a little emoji things. What are they called? Emojicons? Emojis? A little heart, a little like button, something like that. Type those. Feel free to share this, as I mentioned. Share it on your fan page. Tweet it. Can you even tweet it? They can't tweet this, can they? I don't know. Share it on your fan page.
Han can tweet
share it with someone you love. and tag someone in the comment section if you feel that they will get value from this as well.
Carrie said if he opens more than one box, he'll shut down.
Yeah, dude, totally. I'm the same way. I literally can have like one box open at a time. Otherwise, there are more sound effects. I'm getting good at this. That was actually multitasking. I'm doing sound effects and I'm like the entertainment.
So can you walk and chew gum at the same time?
I can, and I can rub my belly and
your head at the same time.
Yeah.
This is this. No, you pat your head and you rub your belly. Yeah.
You do this. Everyone do this right now.
I can do it.
I wish you could see everyone doing this.
I know, it'd be more
It's
fun.
weird.
You could post a picture of yourself doing it.
Yeah. And lastly,
Okay. I thought we did them all.
well, no, I was gonna do a soft
Oh.
pitch for the Power Players Club. Isn't this where we do a soft pitch for the Power Players Club?
I think you already told everybody about the Power Players Club, that they should be in there and be a power player.
It's our inner circle. It's our inner circle membership where we do weekly trainings.
And if you shared this, go grab your affiliate link and just tell people to join it.
Yeah. And you can be an affiliate too. So, and if you're a power player, there's a lot of you here right now that are power players. Just type, I'm a power player if you're a Power Players member. If you're part of our inner circle, it's where we do weekly trainings where we review your marketing, we give you feedback on it. We have a different training every single week, do Facebook Lives in the private, exclusive, members only Power Players Facebook group. And we have a lot of fun. It's a lot of learning, a lot of fun, a lot of training, and people are just getting massive results. It literally is changing people's lives. And we have testimonials. So, because you're not going to believe me, I'm going to toot my own horn, as we referenced already in mistake number 2. But we have testimonials. And right now we have a very exclusive offer where we're offering up 2 of our greatest courses. Social Media Brand Academy 2.0.
It's a bribe.
It's a shameless bribe. It's a bribe for you to check out.
We're giving you Social Media Brand Academy 2.0 and how to create an irresistible offer for free. All you got to do is join us up on the Power Players Club.
Join us. And this is a limited offer because we're running out of Social Media Brand Academy 2.0s. No, I'm just kidding. But it is time sensitive because we're going to shut down these bonuses for the Power Players pretty dang soon.
Yeah. Some of you, I know you guys, you should be in there. I bet you just didn't know about it. You should be in there.
So let's see. Han is a power player. Greg is a brand new power player. Nice job.
I saw him join.
Eric's power player. Amy Bolton's going to send us an email. Okay, cool. Donna's a power player. Jan is I'm a power player, and
Amy
it is awesome.
Up.
Sure, we'll put the affiliate link on it. Nice. Mike is a power player. Nice. Amy, I just signed up. Awesome. Eric
hey, Alan,
says,
what is up?
Power Players Club is awesome. Sweet.
Alan's a power
player.
player.
Kimberly is a power player. Jan says she's surprised Scoutman didn't wake up with the sound effects.
I know. He's like snoring over there.
Yeah. Han said he's a entrepreneur. I love it.
Entrepreneur.
Han.
Like new player. Dale's a new player.
Nice. Yes, Dale. Welcome, Dale. Dale is a brand new power player.
Yes, Harry, you do. You were the person I was thinking of when I said, I know some of you on here that you need to.
Bro, just join, man. You'll love it.
Come on.
We'll be happy to have you too. So we're going to end this. I've got to head to the Licky Stowe.
Oh my goodness.
Well, it's Friday afternoon. We got to kick off the weekend. Right. So I'm going to go to the
Licky Store is liquor store.
The Licky Stowe. Going to the Licky Stowe. And
then he's going to the grocery store getting me wine.
Yeah, I got to get Michelle her Boone's farm.
Oh my goodness. No, I like.
Or her Mad Dog 2020.
Oh, I like Decoy.
She likes Mad Dog 2020.
I like Decoy.
She likes some malt liquor.
Like a Chardonnay Decoy, if you guys need to know what I like.
Awesome.
Stag.
And Jan said both of those courses, meaning the courses that we're offering as bonuses right now, will change your business and launch it to the next level. Thank you, Jan, for that feedback.
Yeah. All right.
Cool. Okay, guys. So this is it. Thanks for being here. We had a lot of fun. We hope you had fun too. And again, just feel free to share this or comment or just give some little love, emoji love. And we will see you. Yeah, Mad Dog 2020. We'll see you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel.
Awesome. We had so much fun with you.
Another episode of Real Talk with Bill and Michelle.
Bye-bye, guys. I have to say, great to see some of you new faces here and some old faces. It's been fun. You are awesome. Bye.